Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can see by the title, we're going to be doing a tutorial on how I achieve these nice soft locks. This is a DIY, so if you're interested in that type of content, make sure you subscribe and check out some of my other videos. I'll link some of them down below. Yeah, so let's get into the video. So guys, as you guys can see, I have pretty much done my entire head at this point. I only left two to do, just because, well, actually for the purposes of this video and just for time. I know y'all don't want to sit and watch me do my whole head, so I do have a small section of hair, and I didn't do the parts very large just because I wanted my hair to be full. So as you guys can see, I'm using my rat tail comb to make the hole on the crochet new lock a little bit bigger so I can get my finger through it. I then split the section of hair that I'm going to be using into 3 so that I can create a braid. As you guys can see, I'm separating it, and then I am using my finger, and I'm putting, like, I guess you could say 2 fingers through, or 1, but I'm kind of like looping it. So I'll put the other hair to the side, and I'll pull the 1 strand of the section of hair that I'll be using for this lock. And as you guys can see, you should be able to pull it up and down. That's how you know that that lock is attached to the strand of hair that you want it to. Now, at this point, I just pulled the lock down, and because I didn't want to use a clip, I didn't have one, and I was already recording, I just stuck it in my mouth, whatever. So then at this point, I just go ahead and I just braid it down until my entire, till my real hair is all done braiding. Okay, so now we are going to begin wrapping the new lock around our natural hair, which is ultimately here, the braid. It is very important that you braid your hair, just because it's going to be easier for you to wrap it around rather than just taking a section of hair and trying to crochet it through. It really doesn't make any sense, and it will not secure your lock. So this is the way that you can get a seamless look without anyone seeing your real hair and the difference between it. Of course, the texture of the new lock is different, but as you wear it, it will then begin to blend in. Okay, now as you guys can see, I am twisting the hair the opposite way. I'm twisting it the opposite way, and then I am twisting it around my hair. So in order for your new lock to wrap around your hair, you have to unravel it the opposite direction, okay? And then as you guys can see here, it is seamless. You cannot see where I inserted it at, okay? If you want it to look natural, you have to. Don't unravel it too much. But it is very important that you use whatever technique that you can to unravel the lock, but not too much at a time. You want to unravel it just enough so that you can wrap it around your hair. Now at this point, I am using some jam just to secure it and to make it look natural, and there you have it. It is done, and as you guys can see, I'm gonna palm roll. You know, that's what I did for all of them. So yeah, that's it. And you see how easy that was? It's in, it's secure, it's seamless. Okay, so as you all can see, I am just gonna braid it down, and then once I have it braided down, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna show you guys how it should look. So I try to have my braids underneath the new lock so that if I were to drop it, you would not be able to see it. So as for wrapping it, I am twisting the lock the opposite direction of which it is naturally twisted, and I do that so that I can twist it back in its natural direction around my hair. I don't know if that makes sense. If it did make sense, great. If it didn't, I'm gonna probably explain a little bit better on the next round. Yeah, so I just wrap the hair. Let's say it's if you were using Marley hair, right, but it was straight. You just wrap it around so that it can cover the braid, right? So with this new lock, you are wrapping your hair with the new lock. But in order to get the new lock out of its natural twist pattern, you have to twist it the opposite way. And then in order for it to go around your hair, you have to twist it its natural way. And it all depends on how you're doing your hair. As far as sealing my lock goes, I just use a little bit of, I guess you could say gel. I want to say it has more of a texture like jam because it's more sticky. It's not like liquidy. And I just tap that up and down the lock, and then I palm roll it, which is a technique that most people use to retwist natural locks, but we're gonna do it here. And as you guys can see, I am done. I feel like this style was pretty easy. It was very simple, and so far I love it. I've had it in maybe now for about almost 3 weeks, and I love it because I can just get up in the morning. As you guys can see, I did make multiple parts. As you guys can see, I am just doing the, I guess you could say, perimeter, just to make it look a little bit more polished. I just want to say thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope it helped you guys out, and I will see you on the next. Bye.